Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. My name is Michelle. And oh my God, what a fantastic weekend I had at the craft fair. Well, it was like a festival more than a craft fair. And I did really, really, really good. I had forgot to bring my purple coasters that I made a few videos back on Friday. So I made sure to grab them for Saturday, and they were the first piece that went. So I have I have an art walk coming up on August 9th, and then the following Saturday I am at the Alfred Festival. So I definitely will be making some more of those coasters. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I got a few new pieces in. It's a makeup brush holder. And I'm going to make it to put my resin tools in. So we will be making this probably coming up in the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. And then I did get this little, it's a lighthouse. So we're going to be doing this. I'm trying to figure out, you really can't turn it inside out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to like probably pour it in one color, and then I will paint the details on it, and then I will use a spray varnish to seal it. So we're going to be doing that too. If I have enough resin today, I might pour this as well. But I got this cute little owl with a skull. So I thought we would do this. It is a wall plaque with a tea light holder. So this is the candle. It's not really a tea light. It's a candle. You would use a battery candle. And this is the mold. So it's an owl with the skull. And I thought this would be really, really cute. So I'm going to use some intense chameleon powder and some regular chameleon powders. And then we're going to do the base. So the base kind of like will attach right here. And it will have a spot for the holder. So, and I did get my switching tool thing. So this is just a makeup like sponge, but when you're using the mica powders, it works really good for that. So let me just put you on a quick pause for a moment. I want to make sure I have everything, and I will be right back. All right, so I think I have everything out. I got my brushes. So I think we're going to do the skull part in the dark magenta in the intense chameleon powder. So, oh, my tape is sticking to everything. I just need to get a piece of tape. And I already got little stuff in here. I'm still deciding if I just want to make it colorful or if I want to try to make the owl more realistic colors. Oh, I don't know. I am still so tired, guys. It was like, we got there at 12:05 on Friday to set up. It opened at 5 and it was really slow, and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a dud. And so I just, was like, whatever, I'm going to go with it. And so we were there until 9 that night. And then Saturday we were there at 8:30, and we never left there until like 9:25. But it was so busy. It was amazing. So I sold a lot of paintings and a lot of my resin art. So the lights, definitely the lighted frogs, those definitely went. The bunny that went. So I got to make a couple more of those. So yeah, and I will be loading my plugs onto my website at some point today, which by the time you see this, they should already be uploaded. So these are going to go on the website today. So look out for those, and I will be posting the link in this video so that you'll be able to get right to my website. Okay, so let's start out with the eyes. Let me see, I'm going to try this little brush, and I'm going to do just the black on the pupil. Oh, and I would have done even better had my square card reader worked. I had no source of taking credit cards over the weekend, so that just really stunk. But I've since got that fixed, and I also now do Venmo, so I have a backup for the next ones. All right, so let's get his little eye. And I'm going to have cleanup. I really wanted to do a video yesterday, but I was like, oh my gosh, I just need a down day. I'm not as young as I used to be. All right. And let's do his claws with this black. You know what? I'm going to try one of these other little brushes. These are just disposable eyeliner brushes, but I'm just going to see. So these are good for like little intricate details. But, you know, the mica powder is still flying everywhere. And there is like a knuckle that I want it to be another color. So I'm just going to get this in there. And I'm doing the sides only because I've never done this mold. As you can tell, I just opened it. I don't know how much of the claws are going to actually show. So, all right, let me try this angled brush. See if this works any better. Oh yeah, that one works better once I get the hair off it. All right, yeah, that's gonna... And I'm gonna see if I can do just the line in the beak. All right. So I got that done. Let me clean this up and then I will be back for the next step. Okay, so I ended up finishing the claws. So what I did is I used a little bit of the copper and I just did the little like knuckle thing. So I did that because it was giving me a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead and let's get this skull colored in, and we're going to use the Let's Resin Intense Chameleon Powder in Dark Magenta. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right. So I'm just going to clean my brush. I think I used some of the glitter mica powder last time. And I might as well pick up what's on the table. And I will have to clean up those little, inside those little lines, but and this stuff goes a long way. And this doesn't seem to fly as much as the regular mica powders. I find those fly away way more than these intense ones. And just remember, when you're using mica powders, if you can see brush marks, that will show in your finished piece. So make sure that you use a soft brush. And of course, we want to make sure we get the side of the face too. So I will be backing this in black because that's what's going to make those colors pop. And I know we're still in summer and I'm kind of doing a Halloween thing, but you know, when you have craft fairs coming up and you're trying to hit all the seasons, then you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? Now, I wish you guys were here to tell me what color I should do the owl. If I should just use another intense chameleon powder. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try it, right? All right. Just gonna bang off any extra. And I think so I gotta hold it at different angles so that I can make sure that I have like everything covered. I want to make sure those sides are covered. All right, so I think we've got that. I might end up doing the teal in the other, but let's clean these areas that I can reach with a baby wipe. So I found if you use these little micro brushes and you wrap it in your baby wipe, you can get into little tiny spots to clean it up. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys. Do you remember the 3-tier stand by Let's Resin that was like all over the place, but you couldn't buy just the base? Guys, they have just the wire rack for the 3-tier mold stand. I ordered 2. They're $18.99. So, yeah, if you have been waiting for those, go get them now, because I don't know if they're going to sell out or not. Now, I'm not an affiliate with Let's Resin, but those stands are so gorgeous. But it kind of stunk that you couldn't buy just the replacement metal part. Well, you can now. So I figured I would share it with you, because I haven't seen anybody share it out yet. So I'm like, okay, they probably don't know. Oh, I'll have to fix that up. So yeah, I was impressed. And they just shipped today, and they said they should be here Friday. So we will be doing another one. All right. So, and this is why I did the other part off camera, because I knew, you know, it was going to be intense. So let me see if I can just use this micro brush to just touch up without getting too much in places I don't want. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to try one of these. And I always open this wrong. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to try to wipe this off and just... Come on. Let's try this little... Yeah, well, it would help if I took the little thingy off. Oh, this is going to be better, yeah. Okay. Because that gets right into those little grooves. All right. So these work good for cleanup, guys. Okay, now let's get this Because remember, whatever color is touching your mold is the color that's going to show. So, I mean, I don't mind if I have like little black areas, a little dark, because, you know, it's an owl. He has different colors. So let me, I think I'm going to do orange around his eyes. And I'm going to try using this little micro brush to see if I can alleviate any. Yeah, no, I'm not going to have, I'm still going to have a little cleanup, but I just want a little glow. I mean, I can always use a paint pen after, I suppose, but and then I'm like, would it be orange? Would it be yellow? Would it be green? I don't know. So we're going to use some orange. All right. So, and just clean up a little bit. And then I think we're just going to do teal. And, you know, when the first time you're doing a mold, you never really know what to expect when it's unmolded. So, all right, so that is fairy green. This is deep blue. Galaxy. And dark green. Or do I do the teal? Now let's do the dark green. We'll stick with the intense chameleon powders. The only thing I'm thinking is these here should probably be in the copper, because we got to bring some of that copper in. So I'm going to use this like little angled brush, because that seemed to work pretty good. And I'm sorry if I keep going off frame. I don't know what it is with my tablet. You would think it's bigger. I would have a bigger viewing area, and I don't. On my phone, I do. So, and I've got to get a new phone, so that is going to happen this week sometime. And we might as well do his beak. And I'll just do a little bit around the outer eye. Just to have a little bit of variation in color. So hopefully it comes out. If not, oh well, I'll be making another one. All right. Oh, I guess that one is still part of that. All right. So I think we've got everything else that we wanted to do. And I just... All right. Trying to keep this so it's going to be somewhat quick, but I also want to make sure that I can clean up as much as I possibly can. All right, so let's use this brush, and we are just gonna get him painted in. So now you don't have to worry, because whatever color's down first is what's going to show. So you can just scoot right along. What's that say? That saying, bootin' scootin' boogie, something like that. All right. And this way, this green has a little bit of that, because it's color shifting, a little bit of that magenta color in it. So when I held it up and I realized that, I'm like, ooh, that's definitely the color that we should go for. And this powder goes a long way. Now, I don't know if up here is going to show or not, but I am not taking any chances. Because if there is a spot that doesn't have it, when I pour the black resin in, then that black is going to show through, and we don't want that. We want the color to show. So I'll get this done, and then I will just double check it, and we'll get the, and I did not measure this, so I don't know, I'm guessing 3 or 4 ounces maybe. So I'll probably make up 4, and we will see. All right, so let me just shake it off in the trash. Oh, I forgot to do this. I want to make sure that, because I don't know what's going to show. I mean, I know that's where the light thing is going to go, but I just want to make sure. All right. So, looks like we have got it all. And we're going to do this base the same color so that it all matches. All right. There's like a little spot there that's like not covering. All right. So I will get this cleaned up and I will get my resin mixed up and I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Got my resin mixed up. I had to plug my tablet in because it died. I'm like, so I've got my black pigment paste here, and I ended up making up, was it 6 ounces? Just to be on the safe side. I'm like, because I know that's going to take some. I'm just going to stir this around, give it a good stir. And we'll put that in, we're going to start. So I did not run this through the debubbler because it's really not going to show. I just want to get all that pigment paste off. And we're going to leave a little bit more. Because I want it to be opaque. I don't want to be able to see through that. All right, let me wipe this stick so that I can see. Yeah, that'll be good. All right. So, and then I will put this on the heat mat just so we can get this cured quicker and get some videos out for you guys, because I know Saturday and Sunday there were no videos, and I apologize. I just was so busy. All right, so let's just, I'm going to start with this, and if I need to make more, I will, but I think this is going to hold a lot more than I thought, guys. I am definitely, so that was 6 ounces. Yeah. And I'm thinking it's going to probably hold at least 1.5 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make up 3 more. I won't come back for that. I will come back for the demold so that you guys can see that. And, yeah, I will be back on demold, guys. Alrighty, guys, it is cured and cooled. So let's do the base first because that's easy, and I over poured a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, that's pretty. So this camera is showing more green, but it's more on the pink. So let me just get some of this trimmed right now while it's still warm. And these little nail cuticle cutters is what this is. Works really good when, like this, the thin parts take longer to cure. So it is really good as far as getting and cutting that off. It's just when you have like little intricate pieces, that's when it's a little bit more difficult, but something like this, it just works really, really good. You can just go around. It gives you a nice, smooth cut. And then you can always, once it's really hard, you can just take a deburring tool and kind of go over it. So that's what works for me anyways. You know, I'm sure everybody has their own way of cleaning things up. But all right, because I want to make sure that's going to fit in our little hole. So I don't have any of the battery candles. I ordered some today. They'll be here Friday. So we won't get the full true look right off the bat because I don't have a candle, but you'll get the gist of it. All right, so let's get this demolded. I am really anxious to see how this comes out. So, and I tried to make sure that this was domed really well. So I can tell there's going to be a few little bubbles because that mica powder is still on the mold. Crap, crap, crap. But, oh, he came out really cute. Oh, I like it. And I'm not, oh, there's two little bubbles in the nose. And there's one little bubble here. But they're really, I mean, you would have to really look for them. Oh, this is kind of cool. And that's the back. All right, now for the test. Is this going to fit? And I domed this, and I don't think I should have. Oh, but it does fit. Oh, look at. Oh, that is so cool. And I'm not like a skull person. I don't know why this area is kind of matte. I don't know. I do not know. But, oh, he's really cute. You know, and if you had like a little, I'm thinking a 2-inch candle, you know, it come up like that, and that's just going to glow. That came out super. Now, this is looking extremely green to me. I'm trying to get it in the light. So hopefully tomorrow I will be getting my new phone. So I am going to be getting the 15, I believe, because it's got a better camera. It's supposed to have more true colors. So I don't know if I can take something and just put a little bit of UV resin, if that would shine it up. I don't know, but it kind of looks cool like that. So I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch the video and figure out what did I do there. Because I honestly don't know. But overall, I am really, really pleased. And no extras today. I poured just enough. So I will see you guys on the next video. And I will just clean this up a little bit more once it fully cures. But there's no trimming on. Oh, maybe a little bit down here. I will have a little bit of trimming to do down here. You can see that. But I will get that in. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think. And I might go over his eyes again with something just to make them a little bit darker. Let me see, do I have a... And I think that looks awesome. So the orange didn't really show, so that was kind of like a moot point, but he came out super, super cute. Alrighty, guys, I will get some better pictures and get them posted. Bye.